Ugh. Mm. Oh, whoops. No idea how loud that is. Way too loud. Oh, I just remembered something I was supposed to link to a friend that I forgot about. Come on. Okay, there we go. Cool. I can't. Let me check to see if I looked that up. I can't remember what you said it was on, but is it on here? Okay, yeah. A Trion Odyssey crossover? That makes sense. It does sort of look like a Trion Odyssey. Right, okay. Yeah, it sounds like the kind of thing I would check out. Right. Sometimes Steam reviews are very helpful. Sometimes they are not. I don't know if I should keep the dot eyes, because I kind of like the dot eyes. I also wanted to be a bit more serious. Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to review something with, like, actual critique. They'll just be like, I didn't like this, and you can tell it's very much just their personal opinion that they didn't like it, but they're like, it is very bad because I didn't like it. And it's like, well, okay, I can kind of see where you're coming from, but, like, sometimes people will describe what they hate about something, and it's like everything I like about something, and or I'll be like, I don't think you understood what it was for, maybe it just isn't for you. Arctic eggs. Arctic eggs. satisfying title. Arctic eggs. Kiwi? That's cute. Right? It's like, were the performance issues because your computer couldn't run it? Or was it just like the UI was bad? That's the problem with reviews everywhere, is like, I had a problem that wasn't caused by the game, but was caused by something else completely different about it. Two kiwi birds working at a post office? Aww. You watched a playthrough and you don't know if it was about... Oh, okay. Yeah, if the people didn't put, like, this is from the people who made Journey, then don't always know. Yeah. If it's like, this is why I really liked the game. And also you can pet the cat. 11 out of 10 game of the year, you know, where it's exaggerating. Either that or, there are some people who leave negative reviews on something as a joke. Like, the negative review itself is the joke. Yeah, like, negative review. I spent 500 hours straight playing this. I literally almost died from starvation because I could only play this game and it was so fun. I had a great time. 0 stars. I hated it. Yeah. When actually they mean that they really, really liked it. I have seen that only a few times because most people understand that that's stupid, but oh my god. There's freaking cassowaries and an octopus. Oh my god. So I'm gonna have to get up and get like an ice pack for my laptop. What the heck? Wait, what is wrong there? Ah? Oh no, what happened? Fuck. That's not right. Fuck. What happened there? Oh, jeez. How did that happen? Oh no, will it work anymore? Something's up with the stylus port in my laptop. Hold Let me get my ice pack first so my laptop can cool down a little. Yeah, we don't even have kiwis. I don't think any of the animals who live here would be willing to help with that, honestly. Be like, nah, y'all fucked us over too, fuck you. Oh, Roadrunner? Roadrunners are really cute and good, and I like them a lot. They're some of the cutest birds. I'm sure I've said this before, because they are so cute. Okay, just a second. Okay. Yeah, I do think solo leveling is really interesting, and I'm interested in the world and all that. Mostly I was just trying to catch up with it because Skelebi made me start watching it a while ago, and I was just kind of wondering what was happening in the story. I was kind of having trouble focusing, though. Sometimes my brain doesn't let me focus on stuff. I do think it's interesting how it seems like video games don't exist in that world. I haven't confirmed this, but it feels like they just don't exist because people don't know, like, they're like unfamiliar with a lot of the concepts in the video game. I think it's just one of those interesting world building kind of games, like what's happening? Not games, series. Where it's like, what's happening? What will happen next? Let's find out. And it's got a bunch of fun, crunchy battle scenes that are just fun to watch. People are setting up some really obnoxiously loud fireworks outside. Yeah. There's a lot of things where I just kind of like to, I watch them because they're fun. They're like, to me, like more action-y kind of series where it's like a lot of the fun is just in the action. It's like chips. It's like a bag of chips, you know? And then there are series where there's the fun, kind of lighthearted and just silly, and it's just, it's just a fun time. It's eye candy, it's ear candy, it's just candy. And then there's stuff like fucking Disco Elysium, which is like a full course gourmet meal. Like for my brain. You know what I mean? And then there's other stuff I watch, like nature documentaries and the news and other stuff like that. That's just, like good, healthy, nice stuff. Like having a nice, healthy smoothie or taking your vitamins or something like that. You know what I mean? I do rewatch a lot of things. I can't just do one thing at a time. I'm always having to be drawing or working on something, or like I'll be getting up and doing things while watching something, so I wouldn't have to watch something and then like come back to it. Because I can't just sit still and watch something unless I'm like really, really into it. The last time I like couldn't take my eyes off something was when I was watching Beau is Afraid. Beau is Afraid was a fucking fever dream. I've seen people describe it as a nightmare comedy, and I think that's completely accurate. Beau is Afraid is like getting food poisoning from some shady takeout, and then getting a fever dream. That's what that one is. If in my little food analogy. Mm. Oh yeah, I have to watch the second part of that because I saw Taxes linked the second part of the Edith Finch therapist playthrough thing. I think video essays for me are like a nice solid lunch, or even a dinner, depending on how really long they are. Because I like learning about stuff and I like analyzing stuff. It's fun. Good for brain to learn things and make new connections. Tasty, tasty. Cool. I can't remember which one Sam is. Right. It's been a while since I played Edith. The twins were, they're like kids, right? I know a lot of them died as kids, but they were like little kids, I feel like. It is the fucking. It's the third. People are setting off fireworks already. It's the goddamn third, and I'm worried because my dog lost her tag and she ran away the last couple of July 4ths, and I'm just really hoping that Dad has her inside. I sent him a message because I don't even know if he has his phone on. He barely responds to calls. And I wasn't able to get over there to give her a new tag today. I used to be really into fireworks, and the more I know about how much they stress out dogs and birds and stuff, the more I'm like, it's not fucking worth it. Yeah, mostly it's just for weeks leading up to 4th of July, and after, because, that's when you can get all the fireworks, and sometimes people save some for New Year's. Sometimes people set them off on other holidays, but it's never, like, as crazy as it is on 4th of July. I refuse to celebrate. I know my dad's probably going to try to get me to set some stuff off. I just don't fucking care. Interesting. Yeah, I'm sure they're also the kind of person who's obnoxiously like, support our troops, even though all the combat veterans are going to be having PTSD from all the bangs. Is the goddamn third. Oh my god, shut up. I really hope there's not someone annoying, because I think it's like one or two houses over here that are setting off like crazy. I wonder if I could see what houses they are. Maybe I could report them. I don't usually narc on people, but I mean... Yeah, it's 9:32 p.m. It's summer, so it's barely gotten dark. Here's sirens already. Yeah, they're probably just trying to be like, tee the cops won't be on patrol for today, so I can just set stuff off. Wait, was I drawing them with a plastic bag before? Oh, wait, they have the plastic bag, and then the Roadrunner had the paper bag. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my poor little Sally's inside this like, I think it's just one or two people over here setting stuff off. There might be some annoying people. There's definitely annoying people in my old neighborhood. And they're probably being pretty obnoxious. Yeah, poor baby. Let's see if he responded. Yeah. Did they get stuck in the elevator? Classic stuck in an elevator scenario, but someone was just explaining Hamilton the whole time. Mm. Oh, I guess someone hanging out on an elevator for a long time just explaining Hamilton. Save a progress check. Interesting. Honestly, it sounds like I'm an interesting podcaster. Like, I'm not interested in a lot of podcasts, but that seems like an interesting one. Just the setup of it all. I feel like that's something older folks should understand. I mean, a lot of them have either gone through or know people who went through, like, talk radio brain rot. Okay, that one sounds horrible. Like, well, it sounds horrible if the guy behind him eating cheese balls is eating with his mouth open. If he's eating with his mouth closed and it's not making a lot of noise, that's just like a silly little situation. But I can't stand mouth noises, so I would probably avoid that one just in case. Come on. Jesus fucking Christ. A second. I don't know the exact addresses is the problem. Because, like, I can look up, guess I can go outside and try to figure out where the ones are coming from that are shooting up into the sky, but it's really hard to tell. I can do exact locations, but apparently I can't just put something in, like, in this general area, there are a lot of people setting them off. If I could just call 311 or something. Running 3 miles. Honestly seems like a pretty interesting topic. I was like a little kid, I really liked Alvin and the Chipmunks. I thought they were funny, and then, like, as I got older, I think just so annoying. Especially that one Christmas song. Every time that one Christmas song plays, I want to just really just slap whoever put it on their Christmas playlist. I hate it so much. cool, thanks. I might check out some of this stuff later. I do like to watch videos about very specific topics. So there's no videos right now. I need to see this panel a bit bigger. Smoothie. I should have a little smoothie. I gotta finish some leftover pot roast and some salad though. Kind of, yeah, very blunt faces. Rattlesnakes are so funny looking. They look so grouchy. Just big splits. I'm hoping I'll have time to do something cool with the or anything cool really with the like screen tones and stuff, because it has to be all in black and white. So I can fit a bit of shading into this, but it's gonna be like all monochrome. So maybe a bit further back, so it's like we're looking up at them. More in the middle. The light is going to kind of be shining on its chin. Like a little. So we'll figure that out later. Oh, posture check. Some sort of man. I'm just looking at the little things and the port where my pen goes into. I think that's just the thing that holds it in place, I hope. Quick break. So, oh yeah, okay. That's saved. Oh, heck. Should save that. Right, that's saved. Okay. Hoping my pen charges a little bit. Because there's something that looks like it like broke off in the little port, but it's not the little pins that connect to the pins that connect to the little metal plates on the pen that help charge it. It's like on the other side. Okay, I really hope that's not busted. Like, I know I've been saying that I need to get a new laptop, but I didn't want to get it like that soon, you know? Yeah. It's like, please don't break. Like, if I think I still have my old pen tablet, or I could possibly borrow one, right when I'm using this, but birds have such a shape to them. They're just like, new. Jesus fucking Christ. Just yesterday, we had a big explosion in town from someone's fireworks. Their house blew up, damaged the fuck out of their house, and two of the people there to the hospital. It's a neighborhood, like, I don't know, like 10 minutes north of mine or something. So not even that far away. 10 minutes drive, I mean, try to walk there would take longer. I personally could not sprint there. I would get so winded so fast. I'm much more of a walker. I can walk for like a really long time, but running, I'm just kind of miserable at it. Got like a solid block of smoothie over there. Nice. That sounds good. Because if the ice part is thin enough, you probably just like crunch right down into the middle part. Actually, that sounds like a recipe for brain freeze, but I don't know. You do you. Damn, boy, he's thick. I'm taking inspo from how this one's curled up. Definitely doing a thread display. Raising its rattle. Oh yeah, I heard that was like a possible symptom of iron deficiency is like wanting to eat a lot of ice. Which to me is wild because like sometimes I get cravings specifically for like crushed ice. That stuff just has that great chewing texture. Yeah, I really want to report some of the illegal fireworks, but I have to, like, know exactly which houses they are. Did I accidentally move you farther away from the fire? Nice. Hard copy for the win. You can't just suddenly remove your hard copy from your account or anything like that. Why wouldn't it come with the last episode? That's weird. Why would they release it without being complete? I was about to ask in earnest before I remember that's just something modern games just fucking do. I thought Life is Strange would have been, like, better than that, you know? Like, the people who made it, you know what I mean? Yep, there's a snake. It's a rattlesnake. Yeah, I know they release, like, one episode at a time, but, like, I know games like that where you can add on to them, like, the DLC or whatever gets, like, added onto your purchase, and as long as you have the hard copy, you can, like, access the extra episodes and stuff. But, like, also I would have thought that if they were gonna release a hard copy, they would have released all the episodes of it first, and then, you know. Just a second, can I see any of those from here? I had to go walk around the damn neighborhood. One of the biggest ones must be coming from somewhere over on Love that's like kind of far away. Oh, hello. Oh, damn. Well, that's good that he's recovering well so far. I assume he has to take some meds while recovering. So it was like yesterday, but I hope the old guy recovers up well as he can, so he's got at least a few more years in him. They ain't got him yet. He's still going. Hmm. Yeah, as long as he's following recommendations and keeping his pain managed and stuff like that. I should be slightly closer. Just gonna move it. It's really hard to move. Okay. Barely changed, but whatever. Hmm. Oh yeah, it's good. It's good you got family who are willing to help him out. Yeah, nice little smoothie pop. If you get an ice pop mold, then you can make some smoothie pops. I've done that before. It was really nice. There's always fan works. Unfortunately, a lot of fan works is just shipping, but like there's a bunch of fun stuff with that. But that's not shipping. Unless you like the shipping stuff, in which case that's good for you. There's so much of it for everything. Now, one person's going off so infrequently. I wonder if they're just like down the road though. Is that like? I'll have to reference it with the other ones, see if it looks okay. Hmm. Yeah, it does look like different characters, right? It is kind of annoying when people are like, no, only the familiar things. It's like, what if we explored more in this universe, you know? I can understand people, being excited for something and then they're disappointed when it's not the thing that they were looking forward to. Like, even though there's only tiny bits left on the fire, maybe it's burning a little bit brighter. I think I still don't have you close enough. I'll give it a bit more depth if I have you overlap a bit. Out a bit, draw the crazy shadows on the wall. Okay. Very carefully put the pen into its spot. Okay. I like look in there with a little flashlight when I have the laptop off to try to see what's going on in there. I'm gonna have to reheat that. Hydration check. Space is technically a bit smaller than this. I think that sort of makes sense within the space. It's just like a weird little inlet. That. Didn't ever see the small section. Yeah, there is supposed to be another wall sort of going over here past here, so alright. There is supposed to be a wall over here. Oh, whoops. Accidentally erasing. Oh, wait, does that make sense? Wait, they came around that way. Wait. Fuck, does that make like any sense? Right, yeah, they're looking through like this wall. Okay, so okay, hold on. That doesn't make sense. Because they're sort of like over here. So that means I have them looking in the wrong direction. They need to be looking like forward this way. Heck. Sometimes you just gotta reheat that. It's my pot roast leftovers from yesterday, which I will get to later. Okay, hold on. I gotta have them looking. I gotta change all of their heads just a little bit. The rattlesnake's very angular head. Sort of weird triangle nose. Cute little like eyebrow faces. Why are beaks so hard to draw in certain directions? I can just adjust the head here a little bit. Should still sort of work like this. Oh, God. Yes, thank you for reminding me that the Anime Boy Head horse game exists. I've seen ads for it. It's a jump scare every time. I always take a little bit of psychic damage on that one. Okay, there we go. Now they're looking more toward the proper direction they're supposed to be looking at. And the shadows are not necessarily going to match the positions of the creatures, as they're kind of like figurative almost. Why do I see wrong? I guess if he's a prince, he gets like special treatment. I don't know. Just gonna be like sort of impossible shadows that look more like illustrations. The little feathers coming off. Oh, right, and up here they're like, the shadows sort of start like growing out of them. Already starting to shift. Trying to get like the vaguest idea of movement here. Oh yes, they joined the vampire one. Good for them. This one gets kind of more angry looking eye because of its little eyebrow ridge that the rattlesnakes have. They've got kind of short faces. course, it's gotta be squiggling all over the place. Rattle coming up. No pistachio. Mm. I kind of want the shadows to be swirling a little bit. Definitely a more sketchy, messy kind of look going on. Yeah, I should try to make the snake shadow a bit more jagged, where it has the little things. Or not jagged really, but like wiggly. I should feel the reference. Nah. Pistachio? What are you looking at with your little face, huh? Staring at me. Okay. What happened there? Okay, I got like 30 more minutes. Hit a sudden sort of block. Is there something else I can work on? Oh yeah, I was gonna put the lines on this, and I gotta color them more. This is, where is it? Yeah. The game was, you take a, come on. You take like a basic dragon like this, and then they made like a picker wheel where you get, different attributes to add or remove from the dragon. And so people were doing dragons and drawing what they got with them. And even though their poll ended, I wanted to also do it because it was fun. So it was a nice loose little thing to work on. And I could do sort of a sketchy style for it. Raining again. Notice since it started raining, the fireworks have stopped, so hopefully we get that storm that was predicted for tomorrow. Oh boy. Oh, it was a delightful time. Sometimes I feel like the songs have like a bit of merit to them, like they're kind of fun. But a lot of them are just so fucking cheesy. I guess I could also. I was gonna start like bookmarking characters for Art Fight. Art Fight got like overhyped this year, just because like I'm on art internet a lot. So it got overhyped this year by a lot of people on there and some pals of mine, and I'm like kind of stressed. But I still want to try to do my idea of finding people with multiple characters with no attacks or like one attack on them and then drawing them all together in a scene. I think that would be fun. Oh, flower on the hat. Yeah, I'm sure people are going to be trying to use that crap on Art Fight. I wouldn't be surprised if they've added it to their collection of things that aren't allowed in attacks. Because each tag is supposed to be made by the user submitting it, and they're not allowed to use bases. Can't use bases, can't use like frickin' Pickerel or something. Ayo. Yeah, I like the rain because it made people stop setting off their really fucking loud fireworks a day early. One of the housemates is back, so that is who I was talking with just now. Smells so good. I'm trying not to doom scroll too much. So I'm a little angry because the hat got stolen. Alright. They have horns on their noses. I think I have my little list. Okay. I was like, oh, I gotta go all the way to my room to get my list, and I forgot I have my little notebook that has my list in it. I forget. My list was +2 legs. That was the first thing I got. And then negative size, plus mane, +1 head, plus hat, +2 horns. So I gave them each 1 horn because it's 2 heads with 2 extra horns. So negative front leg size plus back leg size, and then plus tail length, and then negative 2 legs. So I got a net 0 change on the legs, which I think is pretty silly. It's gonna be like, oh, cool, 6-legged dragon, that'll be fun. And then the very last one I drew was negative 2 legs, so I was like, oh, okay, never mind. I know usually if I recommend drawing ideas, you do not care for them. Either you just like think of something more fun to draw, but maybe you could do like a dragon person, because usually you draw humanoid characters, or you could try drawing a dragon character, but you could like use the features to, get like a different dragon character going. I don't know. You can do what you want. Oh yeah, Polar Express with its uncanny ass animation. I can't remember what Polar Express is about. I know I saw it like a long time ago. Probably at my mom's house. May she rest in peace. And I can't remember a thing about it besides that the animation kind of scares me. They sure do be on a train. Also, I think it's Christmas on the train. Something about Christmas and they're on a train. That's all I got, Chief. No, it didn't say anything about nail length, so I guess I shouldn't make the feet particularly interesting. I just wanted to give it like little scraggly lizard feet. Because it went down in size twice, so it's gotta be a scraggly little lizard. Oh, nice. Mm. Mm. Uh. Oh, Dead Boy Detectives. I have a friend who plays a lot of Dead by Daylight, so for a second I was like, huh? I mean, it is a pretty visually nice game. They have a bunch of cool skins and stuff, but yeah, Dead Boy Detectives. Mm. Yeah, Death is one of my favorite characters from the comics. I need to look up the original series by damn it, I can't remember the name right now. Basically, the author that it turns out Neil Gaiman ripped off, who essentially also created The Endless, and they're like the exact same characters. Yeah, there's like another English author who created the characters first. bug. Gotta kill it. One of the few insects I will not allow near me. Oh, Destiny. I remember liking Destiny's character. He never was very fashionable. Yeah, I always thought Desire was really cool. Ow, ow, ow. No, it's also in here. Did I start that the other day? Actually, I can't remember if this was June or July, but whatever. Right, and I was partway through rendering Tinky. Hand's getting tired, though. Oh yeah, I made Wiggly possibly worse. Oh, they're all pretty. That's good. I don't actually know what Despair looks like in the live action series. Okay, it's 11 now, which means I've been on for 2 hours, right? I can escape. Yay. Okay. Close enough to 2 hours. I'm a bit queasy and my hand's starting to get tired. I want to finish my pot roast. I gotta reheat that. Oh, okay, cool. So they just made her like not naked. They say that. They say that. Oh, okay. Let me check those out. I finally got a new bar earring for my ear after like way too long of not having my other bar piercing in it. And I forgot how much it hurts to have headphones on for too long. Okay, well, yeah, I gotta sign off. I got pretty far on this, which I'm happy with. I'm already up to page 5 when earlier I was struggling with just pages 1 and 2, so that's good. Okay. This was usual stuff, postures and stretches and saves progresses and hydrations and maybe do some leg lifts. Just do some leg lifts, practice your knee strength or whatever. Water your plants and feed your cats, etc., etc. Oh wait, oh yeah, and get the good sleepy times. Very important.